People, you're welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. 9 months is enough to have come up with a bouncy baby doll, but we don't have that yet, so please pardon me for the delay with this particular video. Trust me, it hasn't been so rosy trying to put it together. So without much ado, I would want us to jump into the video. I want us to look at two strong tips that we could all undertake or check out before putting our hair in braids, right? Most of the times we want to put our hair in long-term braids and make sure that they are well kept and all of that, but I believe the things you do before braiding really matters. Okay, so tip number one: know the state of your hair. It's important to know the state of your hair before going to give your hair to the salon to braid for you. Trust me. I know there are some of us who take down one braid today and we want to wash and braid the hair the very same day or even within the same week. I really don't find this advisable. Okay, so if you are going to braid your hair, you need to first check the state of the scalp. Okay, the state of the hair. You want to know whether it's flaky. You want to know whether it's dry. You want to know whether your scalp is even sore, because there are some times that we braid hairs and we end up getting sores on our scalp. Okay, so when you take the hair down, you need to check for those things, and then you proceed to tip number two. You make sure your hair is in a good state. That's the second tip. It's very important. You can't do away with this tip, making sure your hair is in a good state before braiding, right? So what do I mean by make sure your hair is in a good state? How do I mean? What am I talking about? Washing your hair. Washing or keeping it moisturized. I understand that you may not have just taken down your hair. Maybe you've taken it down for a while and washed it, and you now want to take it to the salon to get it braided. I believe there should be some sort of moisture in your hair. Okay, the scalp is not an inanimate thing. It is part of our body. It's part of the head, right? And it's on the scalp that the hair grows. So if you are fond of stressing your scalp by braiding and rebraiding, like rebraiding without giving the hair a fallow period, some time to rejuvenate and all of that, it's really just stressing the scalp, and before you know it, you may be losing your hair as well, right? Your hair will not be able to grow properly. So it's important to know the state of your hair. If you find out your hair is not, or your scalp is not suffering any of the damages or problems or challenges that I mentioned earlier, you just want to go ahead to condition your hair for the braiding, and that includes washing the hair. Of course, our hairs get dirty. It gets dirty. Mine gets dirty. So what I do is that I wash my hair and I deep condition. Okay, so aside just washing the hair and just conditioning it, I think we should incorporate the deep conditioning method, where we actually sit with a leave-in conditioner or a deep conditioner in our hair for about 30 minutes, before washing it out, and then finally stretching the hair for it to have all this fullness and all this glory. You understand? Yes. So it's very important, so that when you're braiding the hair, it makes everything easy and makes it nice, right? So the other thing has to do with moisturizing. In case you have washed your hair already and it's still a little dry because it's taking a while, you can decide to employ the liquid oil cream method as a way of moisturizing your hair, where you apply some liquid to your hair, apply some oil and cream. You can also go the back way round, right? So oil, liquid, cream. Well, I'm not going to do a video on that now, so I suggest you find any other videos that teaches you how to moisturize your hair pretty well and follow through with that. Final tip, which also counts as the third tip, right? And that is keeping the hair stretched. As I've already mentioned, you are going to be braiding your hair for a long time. probably a month or a month and a half or 3 weeks, you're still going to be putting your hair in braids. So it's required that you stretch your hair to make the braiding easier and to make it look nice, and to prevent your hair from breakages and damages. They are payable by you. You are the one who ends up spending on your hair when it becomes damaged. I hope these tips have been helpful. If they have been, please give this video a thumbs up, add a comment, share, and please, before you log off, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so now. So please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.